Today's video, I'm going to explain to you in detail whether you need a limited liability company to make a self-directed IRA investment. So before I get into all the rules and some of the strategies, number one, what's an LLC? Okay, an LLC is a limited liability company. All 50 states recognize an LLC. An LLC has the advantages of limited liability protection, like a corporation, but it also has the pass-through tax treatment of a partnership. And that's why almost 90% of all new businesses and entities set up are LLCs. So you have limited liability protection, like a corp, and you have the pass-through tax treatment of a partnership. What does pass-through tax treatment mean? It means there's no entity-level tax. So let's say the LLC makes $100 and a corporation makes $100. Corporation is going to pay a corporate tax of 21%, and then there'll be a second level shareholder tax. That means 2 levels of tax. An LLC does not have an entity level tax, meaning there's 1 level of tax, the member or shareholder level. But with an IRA, there's no tax, right? Because IRAs don't pay tax. They're tax exempt, just like charities, per Section 501. So by using an IRA that owns an LLC, and the LLC makes the real estate or the private equity investment or the private placement investment, what's happening? So the LLC is providing the IRA owner, you and me, with limited liability protection. That means it's protecting the assets outside of the LLC from attack. The assets in the LLC are always subject to attack, right? LLC limited liability protection just protects the assets outside of the LLC. So all your other IRA funds. Number 2, it's also going to give you privacy, anonymity. Why? Because the title on the real estate or the title in the private placement document is not going to say IRA Financial Trust Company for the benefit of Adam Bergman's IRA. No, it's going to say XYZ LLC or Blue Sunshine LLC. So you get privacy. And then third, you get more control, right? Because the LLC is the one making the investment. The LLC is going to have its own bank account. And per the LLC operating agreement that IRA Financial will assist you and provide you, it's going to show you as the manager of the LLC with what's called checkbook control, with control over the operations of the LLC. So then you'll be able to write the check to buy the real estate or to pay the expense. So you're going to get control, you're going to get privacy, you're going to get limited liability protection. Now, maybe saying, well, that sounds great. Oh, why wouldn't everyone do it? Well, everyone doesn't need to do it, right? If you're just doing a one-off IRA investment, let's say you're investing in a hedge fund, you don't really care about privacy, you're not going to be worried about limited liability protection, say a 3 or 5 year lockup investment, meaning you're sending the money, nothing's going to happen for 5 years, you may not need the LLC, right? There is an establishment cost for doing the LLC. And we handle everything for you. Generally, our fee is $999, which includes the state filing fee, the operating agreement, the tax ID number, all the consultation involved with the setup. So it's not super expensive. It's a one-time fee. Although LLCs do have, depending on where you form them, could have annual filing fees as well as potential filing responsibilities. California is the most expensive, which has an annual fee of $800. But I would say the average state is anywhere from $50 to $150. So not horrible, but there is a cost. But if you are doing transactions like real estate, where you're going to have high frequency of transactions, you want limited liability protection, there's more risk, you want privacy, you want more control because you want to be able to pay expenses. Hey, I pay the plumber, pay the contractor, pay taxes, just want to have more control. I don't want to go back to IRA Financial or go on the app every time I need to send money. The LLC offers you all the benefits of limited liability protection, the privacy, the control, and obviously the ability to control the transaction. So they're super popular when you have a high frequency of transactions. But on the flip side, you don't need to use the LLC if you're just doing kind of one-off deals. So if you want to learn more about self-directed IRAs, should you use an LLC, single member LLC? You can even do a multiple member LLC where you have multiple IRAs or multiple parties owning a pro rata share of the LLC. Let us know. We have an amazing team of tax professionals, over 25,000 clients, for $3.5 billion in assets. So we know what we're doing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for watching.